Last we left off, Taela was off with her friends, so she's not here. No, she come back.
Channel.
No, actually, you did come back. You told them information, didn't you?
Yep.
So drag your character back, please. So you can... Okay. Monka S. Yeah, so last time we left off, you guys had just escaped the... I really have to come up with a name for the Evil Thieves Guild members. And also broken dig and dug out. And you learned a lot. Does anybody need a recap?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, right,
Yeah,
yes.
that's fine.
So essentially, you'd found out that there are two groups of thieves operating under two different leaders in the Thieves Guild. One of which is Pro-Council, which, if you guys haven't forgotten, you've killed at least one of the generals for the council. You've killed two, actually. You've killed the human and the dwarf general, general.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but yeah.
Neither.
So there's they're pro-council, and they're attempting to reestablish the dominance of the council in the city, and then you guys escaped with the anti-council Thieves Guild. And they are currently trying to overthrow the gnomes in this case, because the gnomes populate most of Thessaria. They don't populate most. It's a very mixed city, but they're the ruling power in the city.
The gnomes are the leaders.
Yes. And yeah, am I forgetting anything?
I think that's the broad strokes. They're increasing security and they're magic hunters and
Yes.
stuff.
There are witch hunters that are roaming the city now. Yeah. Anyway. Yes. And you guys left off in the bar. So, have at it.
Yeah, the bad thieves guild. What's that? I like it.
Yes.
Alright, I ask Cassandra what to do.
Cassandra's not here right now.
I go find Cassandra.
Sorry, I wasn't actually... Woo! 1 second.
So on to Star Wars?
Two people haven't finished making their characters, so probably.
Oh. Okay, if you guys want to go to Star Wars, we can do that instead.
No, we can't.
No.
Side of my computer fell off.
Or at least not coming back. I didn't go the morbid route like Josh.
Anyway,
What is this, Sword Art Online?
so you guys are, what, gonna go talk to Cassandra?
Here you go, seek her.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her more what suggestions she has for getting stuff on track.
Okay. Who is going with?
That depends. Where is she?
I should.
You do not know.
Yeah, sure, I'll go with it.
Okay.
Cool.
To the city. I should follow. You guys are right here. Should drag your characters, because I don't. If I do it, it's gonna get mad at me.
I keep trying to do it with my character's face. Perfect.
Sorry, the map extends below the screen. I didn't know where you were talking about. I found it eventually. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So, none of you know where Cassandra is, and only one of you is familiar with the Thieves Guild at all. What is your plan?
Where do I think Cassandra would be?
That's a good question. Where do you think Cassandra?
Well, clearly there is a main guild hall where she has an office type place, so we go there.
Okay. You would take this route. Let me roll random encounters.
Suddenly a baby dragon appears in the middle of Thieves Guild City.
Okay. No.
I thought if we did it slowly enough.
So you get to about right there,
I
and
ran really fast.
yeah, you see a trio of axemen selling firewood and kindling. They're offering. One of them tries to stop you and sell you kindling. Okay.
Decline.
You decline. Okay. You make it to the next corridor. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, perfect. Okay. So as you pass what appears to be a small alleyway, a man dressed in very nice clothing staggers out of the alleyway and collapses. A pool of blood quickly forms below him.
Ignore?
I check on him.
No. Yeah, we check on him.
Well, I could do that.
He is swiftly fading. Okay. Okay, he has enough health, but he is not awake around. You poke him, he's not waking up. He has very labored breathing.
Inspect for specific type of wound.
Sure. Is there like a medical skill? I still haven't completely figured out how Okay. Someone do a wisdom check. Don't everyone roll high at once. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Enialis, are you going to keep this information to yourself, or are you going to share it with the group? I guess it depends on the information, so I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like he was stabbed with poison weapons. Possibly maces. I'm not sure.
Stabbed with a mace?
Well, I mean, weapon's not in there, so I can't tell. But definitely looks like there was poison in whoever stabbed him. Maybe it was a
Suppose.
big alligator.
There's
No,
reason-
that doesn't really look like bite marks. Well, you get poison, then that kills you.
It depends if it's a poison that happens to a player character or a story poison. One second, my mom's calling me. You guys can discuss what to do.
So you don't happen to have access to a cure poison spell?
Yeah.
Well, it used to vary based on the poison. It could do hit point damage or it could do attribute damage.
And I don't have anything that.
Right.
I've got a decent chunk of Taela's money in my inventory. How about we just bribe him to be healthy?
I have potions of healing.
How did you look up for poisons to work that way in this edition?
Could be a special poison.
Sorry about that.
Really?
My mother wanted to tell me about the chicken dumpling she made.
Sounds exciting.
He's stable. He's
How
not dying.
good are you with Lathander? How much does he love you?
Well, try healing him more.
I have potions of healing. Probably not potions of gender change.
Just heal him a point at a time until he sits up.
Sure.
Okay. Oh Jesus, this is just gonna continue until I say he gets up, isn't it?
Right, I mean...
Or until the poison kills him.
He has storyline hit points. It's my aim. Well, I guess he like shudders. He takes a shuddering breath and opens his eyes, and he's very panicky. Who are you people?
Point of consequence.
No.
If he's dying, he's not okay.
Yes, she's right. I am dying, and I am not okay.
Do you know who did this to you?
We have to find Cassandra.
Well, that's convenient.
It is very convenient.
So do we.
Except that you're dying, that's not convenient. For you.
No idea. Be on the lookout. They might attack at any point, and then he passes out again.
Who's carrying him? Nose goes? Alright, I guess I pick him
Okay.
up.
Okay. Well,
Sling him over my left shoulder.
you sling him over your left shoulder. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you continue on your way to the Well, you have to get up here. So, oh god. One
The
second.
ground is shaking!
Oh.
Because you kept
No.
moving after I stopped.
The fucking random one was 46 guards patrol the street, eyes wary for pickpockets. It doesn't seem very appropriate for being under the ground. Yeah, so it looks like you guys get there unaccosted. And as you roll in through the doors of the guild hall, which is ridiculous, it's very like ornate and
What were we supposed to get Cassandra for? I know, but like the dude told us to get Cassandra. Oh right, we're carrying him.
Or him.
yeah. It's a him.
No.
No, Cassandra.
Oh. Right. Yes. So yeah, you walk in through the doors and the little attendant like runs up and squeaks and is like, "Oh my god, like what happened? What's going on here?"
That's a good question.
Please don't.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he clearly got stabbed with a mace.
Or something. Could be a venomous creature.
Sorry,
dear,
do you know
dear.
who this is?
Not really, but I'm going to have my best healer take a look at him, and she whistles. And a little familiar gnomish head pops his head out from behind a silken screen and is like, "Bring him this way." "Oh, hello guys." I found another job.
I lam in front of Livius and I back up like 4 steps.
Sorry, but I'm rather small. I'm going to need you to lift him for me.
But he's already in front of you. Just do your thing.
But he needs to be put on the bed. Why are we arguing about this right now?
I quickly move the guy to the bed and back up again.
Make a perception check. You notice Livius eyeing a needle rather closely near his little like stand of tools, but he doesn't make any moves because he sees you noticing him. God damn it.
Straight.
Just as you are like setting him down, Cassandra walks in through the front door.
Convenient again. Hey, Cassandra, do you know who this is?
She strides over, her long elven legs carrying her rather swiftly, and leans over and is like, takes a very close look at him and says, "I have no idea."
Alright, well, he got stabbed by a poison mace, and we were able to get him maybe stabilized, but he said to warn you. We don't know about when.
No, everyone's always telling me to take care. It's part of the job. Livius has turned out to be a very useful little guy, so you should be able to take care of him. How can I assist you all today?
Well, that's actually kind of what we were going to ask you. How can we help?
Ah, yes. Follow me into my office. And she waves for you guys to follow her. What kind of place would she have, like, for herself? Tim?
She has a room. She's got it's a fairly cozy little office with lots of books and stuff, and probably trophies of things she's stolen that weren't terribly valuable, but she kind of keeps as mementos.
Okay. As a very sharp contrast to the rest of the guild hall, it appears that Cassandra has managed to keep the inner sanctum for herself rather austere. Presumably she didn't build this place, but she inherited it from the last guild leader. And the smell of like spices and incenses does not follow you into this room. Yeah, so she sits down at a little wooden chair and motions for Taela to sit down as well. There's only 2 chairs, so.
I stand.
I suppose I sit.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess yeah. Anyway, and she looks at you and she's like, "Well, you see, it's been pretty. We've been very unsuccessful with our war. Like the bankroll for them is much larger. So we need supplies, we need men, we need someone to replace we need to find someone who can replace the current gnome counselor for us to take over his position as well. So there are a number of things
Would
you guys
that have
could
to be
do.
a gnome?
It would have to be a gnome.
So you do know a friendly gnome.
Yeah, we do. And he likes us.
We could. It would take a lot of political. What's happening?
He's writing down what they want.
Oh. Yeah. So, I mean, we could try to install Livius, but we'd have to first get him set up as a major noble gnome.
Major noble gnome.
Yes, in the city.
I like it.
Thoughts?
Well, if they have money and we need money, we should steal their money.
I agree.
That's a good point. How many of you are good at stealth?
All of us.
2.
I'm good at stealth too.
You're
Are you?
Yeah.
in practice.
Okay, we'll say
That-
3.
sorry.
The giant Goliath may or may not be a good choice for this.
Yeah, you did pretty good if you would.
He can be a distraction.
I'm not just giving you a 1 level stealth. Or 1 level. I'm definitely not giving you just 1 level.
Nice try, Josh.
Okay. Well, in that case, we can actually steal from the current. We can try to steal from the current counselor's estate. If you want to try that. Well, actually, what are you guys' thoughts? What are you looking for?
Yeah, so
I
I think
was thinking of stealing from the other half of the Thieves Guild, because they're the people we're fighting. So if we take stuff from them, they don't have it, and we do have it.
To be a gnome.
council. Here, Auvek, have 5 million gold pieces. You're a gnome now. So anyway, I think we should steal from the other half of the Thieves Guild.
It's dangerous. It's reckless. I love it.
Awesome.
Best of luck. And she walks up to the office. First, you'll have to find out where they are. I have no idea myself. But... Was... Go ahead.
Enough, is all I said. There are enough secret underground hideouts.
My suggestion would be to try to find some information on that.
Well, alright.
There are a couple options. You could try to find a member. Oh, actually, God. Oh no. Oh God.
That's why.
Nope asks Cassandra where they are. She repeats that she does not know. But yes, you can try to pry the information out of a member of their group. You can try to pry the information out of someone higher up in the city. You have a lot of options.
Good.
Well, who would know?
Can't just tell if a random person on the street is a or either guild, I assume.
Right, could I essentially just hide, do a little reconnaissance?
Eavesdropping.
Move silently.
You could, yes.
Just start a fight.
Well, we're fairly certain that they're not going to be in the fox's den, so you'll have to go above ground to.
I'll get a sense of what areas would like.
Well,
to
they've got to have territory.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Say. Yeah. I like it.
Sure.
I will go with Kilgrass.
I'll go up in the streets.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you two are going to the bars, and Enialis, Taela, and Camrith are going to do some reconnaissance. Okay. Yeah, so just as you guys are about to ask, Livius pops his head into the office. And he's like, pardon me, but the man who you brought in seems to be waking up. I don't know if you'd like to speak with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Intimidate him?
Not until we know if he needs to be intimidated.
Just let me know.
So as you guys start to head down the stairs and towards the little office area, that little medic bay, I guess, the man is drenched in sweat and wet and white and like panicky, but he looks up and he just like he starts to like he's very weak, so he can't vocalize very loudly, but he starts saying raid. Yeah. And then he like grabs a piece of paper off the desk of the attendant and like scribbles down in big letters raid.
Oh, neat.
And funny that you should mention that. You hear hawk cries, or fox cries. That's more thematic. You know, ring ting 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 and everything. And Cassandra looks panicked. She's like, "Oh my god, it's an actual raid." Yeah, and throws open the door, and there's fires in the fox's den.
Gosh it, we just got here.
No, we're going so.
Cassandra, do we fight or do we run?
We fight! We have nowhere to run.
Okay.
Alright.
And with that, she draws dual rapiers? That seems appropriate. And
If
rushes
anyone
into
needs
the streets.
official background music that Stetson announced, it's that link there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Brings back memories of our days in Reddit clans and World of Tanks.
Yeah, so
I would just put the lever there, don't go that, but same idea.
Yeah.
okay, well, Cassandra runs out into the big square here. I mean, you guys are fairly unimpeded because the fires are still down here. Well, you can't really, but you can tell that the heat is more intense that direction. Yeah, and you come into a court, and there are people dressed in black with white masks. Yes, slaughtering people. Yeah.
I start shooting at them.
Okay, roll initiative.
Fuck this.
Oh, good. Good.
Well, you two already rolled, so
Could put them up.
Where's
Yeah, you
the
crit it.
the area is slightly too small for me to actually make stuff, so, like, we're gonna sort of freehand this.
Free ball it.
Yes?
Like, can you switch to a different thing and draw something out, or
Yes, I can do that.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Alright. I'm gonna find an appropriate person, just double him up through.
It's okay.
And shapes. Alright, these represent the various market stalls that they're working around right now, so. Oh, wait, actually. This is combat music, Josh. Okay, place is on fire. People are being slaughtered in the streets. Alright. Whoever else hasn't rolled their turn, please roll their turn. Okay. Well, whoever's not on the thing, re-roll.
Oh, are you serious?
It's better than your critical fail.
There we go, that's better.
I was on there, not anymore.
I rolled one worse than last time.
That seems right.
I rolled 2 better.
Story of my life. I wasn't going last until Forrest got to reroll.
It's true.
Hey now. It's just because I screwed up sometimes.
Oh, hold on. For some reason I'm back on the old map now.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried turning it off and then turning it back on again?
Wait, so do I have to re-roll?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you don't.
I'm not in the turn order anymore.
I have the turn order. It's fine. You guys don't need to see
Okay.
it.
You could have deleted mine. I'd be happy to reroll.
I have rerolled enough, thank you.
Okay, this is going to be highly confusing, but it is now Nick's turn.
Alright. I'll take on this fool. Right there.
Oh, I forgot to add a Cassandra. 1 second. Eventually we'll get there. What is your fucking initiative? There we go. Go ahead.
All right. I will just do quarterstaff to start.
Okay. That hits.
All right, and then I will do a stunning strike,
Okay.
which is target needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or they're stunned until the next turn, the end of my next turn.
Okay. What's the DC?
Ah, shit. Doesn't say on the description, so that would be. Just a formula for that if it doesn't say.
Let me take a look at your character sheet. So it must be 1d20 plus your, or 1d, it must be 10 plus your level? Well,
Well,
there
then,
has
yeah,
to be
you can't make
part
a
of the...
you can't make a throw against nothing.
I guess.
Yes. Then 10 would be the save DC, but I doubt that's it.
I'm gonna look that up. I have to... 1 second. So I'm almost certain that it's 10 plus level.
Plus your modifier, right?
I wonder if it's plus a modifier.
That sounds right.
Okay. Yeah, so 8 plus
13.
proficiency, 13. So, okay, perfect. He looks rather stunned to me. It's Cassandra's turn next. Cassandra is going to... move over to you and help with him. And roll... Four damage to him. And you did 10 damage to him, right?
Yep.
Okay. This fellow is going to... dash directly at...
Nope. Nope.
you. I don't... Okay, anyway. Seven or 9 does not hit, right?
Correct.
This guy is going to sneak attack Cassandra. And does not hit. It is now your turn, Enialis.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face with a crossbow bolt. No,
Okay.
no, I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Okay. You do
Does
not
that work?
succeed. Taela, it is your turn.
Well, this guy is in melee with Forrest, so I'm gonna shoot him with sneak attack.
Okay. Okay, that definitely hits.
24.
Oofda. Yeah, he's not in a good way.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Hold on.
not gonna do anything.
Okay, no, go ahead.
This guy. Does 14 hit?
14 does not.
Does 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Take 8 damage.
I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge, use my reaction for this round to half the damage.
Okay. He like swipes at you but doesn't do a whole lot. So he only does 4 damage to you.
Radio.
Okay, so this guy is gonna disengage. This guy's not gonna do anything because he's stunned, actually. This guy is going to... dash to Enialis and also roll at him.
That give Josh an attack of opportunity.
Attacks of opportunity in 5e are only provoked when you leave the threatened square. That being said, he just dealt 7 damage to himself. Okay, as an extra action, he's going to disengage from you, and no, he can't. He can only use 1 extra action. Yeah, he dashed. Okay. That hits. Okay. And then he dealt 7 to himself, so... He tripped and stabbed himself in the upper thigh. This guy is going to dash as well. From
close to you.
here. Around, yeah. It takes 6 damage unless you can also dodge that. Or unless you also, have the half damage. I don't...
My AC is 17, so it's...
Yeah. Wait, I thought it was equal or beat. Is it just beat? No, it's in the player's favor. You're right. You're right.
Well, I've heard various ways. I guess it's up to you. I've always done tie goes to defender, but it's your choice.
Yeah. Tie to defender. You do not take damage. It is now Setalli's turn. Unless you have disengage. Not super healthy.
What
I've
triggers
actually
a
got-
bonus action? Like, is it the hit itself?
Yeah, it is. So,
Because I'm fairly certain. Well, you could make a 5-foot step for free, and you could hit the other guy there, but you couldn't move to like help. You couldn't move to help Taela. No, because you're not leaving the threatened square. That would. Let me make sure because it's.
Well, you
If you
can't. You
leave-
can't move through the space of another medium creature, so you'd have to go around. You'd move through multiple squares.
if I
Well,
trade
but that
this
you'd be
round,
No,
Let me-
moving
let me-
moving 1 square is a 5-foot step. Moving 2
yeah,
squares is 10
but if
foot.
I'm
Right. No, moving.
Move through people.
Yeah.
You could move through.
No, because you'd be going through multiple squares, unless I'm misunderstanding how the rules work.
like,
So if. Hold on. So you could move. You can only take a 5-foot step as a free action, but so. Hold on. So you can move in front of him as a free action, or you can move behind him as a free action. Okay, so you're going to use a standard action to just circle the guy. No, because you're not leaving a threatened square. You're constantly in the threatened square, but that's a standard action, and you can only make an attack. Okay. Yes, you also could have attacked him, took a 5-foot step, and still reached him with your glaive, so... Right. Yeah, but it's... Just do your attacks. It is 25 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, or it's 20 feet of movement, so... Okay. That hits. That kills him. Okay. That hits. That kills him. And you are out of actions, so...
You're my hero, Ferris Bueller.
Okay. One of those hits. I think. This is very hard to read. Yeah, that does hit. It is now Nope's turn, finally.
Really?
Nope.
Boy.
Okay. First I rage.
Okay.
I'm going to attack recklessly, which gives me an advantage on my attack roll.
Okay. I really hope you hit a 1 and just smite Cassandra.
Oh.
We'll hope not.
Okay, that hits.
I'm hitting the guy behind Cassandra right now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again since I'm guessing he's still standing.
Yep. That hits. That also hits. Okay. It's now your turn, Camrith.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the same guy. I'm also going to use extra attack and flurry of blows.
Okay. That
Here's my
hits.
first regular attack. Here's my second regular attack.
The first one hits.
Alright. Flurry of blows is then 2 unarmed. As an extra attack. Or an extra action.
Okay. Okay. So you dealt a total of 10, 15, 21 damage. Alright, describe how you murdered him.
I channel my inner Killick from Soul Calibur. And I
Okay.
swipe him once in the right on the gut,
Okay.
final punch in the gut, and then once more right in the front of the neck that sends him slamming to the ground.
Okay. It is Cassandra's turn.
Oh, Stetson. That guy behind Cassandra should have taken an extra 4 damage because of the rage.
Okay.
2 extra damage on each of those attacks.
Yeah. Cassandra is gonna miss her attack. That guy's dead. That guy is still alive. So he's gonna disengage. He's gonna shoot a bow. And he misses. Enialis, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to shoot with a crossbow.
Okay.
One of the people attacking Taela, they're still alive, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll attack the person on the right.
Okay. Does not hit.
Alright.
Taela, it is your turn.
Alright. I'll use a bonus action from cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
Go down. Wait, those of the guys are dead, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And shoot the guy who was attacking me, who's to the left.
Okay. That hits. Alright, and you said the left guy?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you have any other actions?
No.
Okay. This guy, who is going to take a dash action. And shoot at Taela. Does not hit.
hand stabbed me, so.
This guy's gonna do the same thing. Actually, he's not going to disengage, but he's gonna shoot. Well, actually, yeah, he's just gonna shoot. Does not hit. It is now Setalli's turn. Okay. That hits. Okay. Yep. Okay. This guy is going to stab at Cassandra. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't had to roll a crit in forever.
So you double the number of dice you roll, but not any bonus. Not any like plus
okay.
ones, plus twos. So if it was 1d8 plus 2, now it's 2d8 plus 2.
Wham wham. Okay. Makes it Nope's turn.
Still recklessly attacking. So small move to hit this dude.
Okay. That hits.
So 17 damage.
Deals 17 damage.
And I guess I will hit him again if he's still standing.
Yes. Oh.
Hey!
Okay.
Plus 2 for the rage still.
Very, very dead. How did he die?
I swing down over my head and cleave him straight into.
Okay.
Top down.
His body wobbles for a second before falling into two pieces. It is now Camera's turn.
I'll take the guy on the left. Same thing, I get extra attack. And yeah, and another flurry of blows.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Alright, crit is what again?
You should just
If
go
you,
click
if you
it.
should just click it, it should. If you've put in the crit damage, just have.
He dead. Would you like to describe your killing?
A running jump that takes him on the side of the neck.
Okay, perfect. This guy is super dead. This guy is super dead. Cassandra's gonna skip her turn. It is back to Enialis.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot that guy again.
That hits. Who are you attacking?
The man up north, up top,
There's
To the
two.
right or to the left?
to the left.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Nope. Just one of those. Whatever you go.
Okay. Taela.
I'm going to move to the cover of the stall and use that bonus action from Cunningham's to hide.
Okay. I will roll perception, but I really don't think it's going to beat a 27. Yeah.
Sneak attack on the one up to the left.
That hits. That is very, very dead.
No, because I
He hit
did.
behind us.
What was the point of the stealth check?
Describe the death.
Yeah, he's surveying the scene, raising his bow, and he sees a crossbow peek around the corner and bolt come out and shoot him right in the face.
Perfect. Okay. This guy is going to disengage. And shoot at Josh. That does hit. Oh, I'm confused as to who I'm attacking. Alright, well, that makes it your turn again. You have to click with the pointer.
Oh, you get advantage when you're hidden.
Yes.
Okay, I need to do that more often. I thought I didn't need to be hidden because I could sneak attack anyway.
Yes. Alright, you guys have killed all of the bad guys.
All of them? In the entire world?
Yes.
We won! Good job, guys. Campaign over.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah, so Cassandra is kneeling over one of the bodies, everyone else is dead. What do you do?
Loot the bodies.
Yes. So if I could get a bit of healing, Josh. I didn't take a whole lot of damage, but I don't have a whole lot of health to start with. So.
How much did you?
4.
Alright, and then back to that crit, so it's just a ×2 modifier to the damage.
Yeah,
That's
so
easy.
it looks like, well, it looks like you've actually got it if you hover over the damage you did. So your first one was 1d6 plus some modifiers, and the second one was just 1d6. So any dice you roll on a crit are doubled, but any other modifiers aren't.
It doesn't look like it, does it? It's 1d6 plus 4 plus 2.
And then plus 1. The 1 is the
Plus
other
1
1d6.
is the... Oh, okay.
you just rolled, unfortunately.
Well, it just
Although
says
you
it's
still
times
knocked him out,
2. So the quarterstaff just says it's ×2 in the player's handbook for a crit modifier. Does that mean
Yeah.
it's doubled? Or
It,
that I
it
roll a
means
second?
it means that another dice is double, unless I misunderstood. I thought we looked at that. So if it was like ×3, you'd triple the number of dice you roll.
Okay, got it.
That's how we've been doing it anyway.
Okay.
But you have to put in the crit.
Right.
No, you don't. I don't know what else. Oh yeah,
Anyway.
you do. You do.
Yeah, as you guys are sort of like looting the bodies for an appropriate amount of gold and loot for your level, Cassandra comes over and is like, "We have a bit of a problem." Yeah, well, these folks look very familiar. I think they may have like been part of our crew at one point.
Well, you said you weren't having much success against the other faction. It makes sense that some people would try to jump ship.
Yeah. This might not be a safe place for us any longer. We may have to find something else. Yeah. Thoughts?
Are there any other wounded like civilian types around that need helping? Are the fires still going?
The fires are
Sorry,
still
I missed.
going, yes.
I missed the past 2-3 minutes. What's the problem?
The people we killed were part of the group we're trying to help. But they obviously defected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Realized after I said that that wasn't entirely clear.
Whoops. Ignore that.
I think somebody's looking at my character sheet.
What is the enchantment on your crossbow? Curious.
+2.
Does everyone have +2 weapons?
Oh, I only have +1.
I guess Forrest doesn't, but I think everybody else does.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So you guys are a little bit battle weary, and pretty rough, I assume. But other than expending a few spells, you haven't done. Not much has been done. And anyway, as you are, everyone roll perception checks. Enialis, Camrith, and Setalli, as you're sort of like patching up your wounds, you hear what sounds like
Music.
That just reminded me. Sorry. You hear what sounds like an organ, and some music playing down the corridor.
You guys have
let
music
the
down
others
here?
know.
Live band?
I mean, and presumably I know this area. Would I think there's anything down there that would be coming from?
No, it's a very strange, and the music sounds very ominous.
Where'd that go?
I mean, you don't sense anything in 30 feet of you because it's coming from farther down. Okay.
I will stealth and go down that way.
I will try to stealth.
Yeah, well, reroll.
Ooh wee.
Halfling, it's fine.
Nope, Scott.
Okay. Wow. I'm kind of impressed. Nope. Okay. So you how is this how is this going down the corridor? You're going first, but you're not sneaking.
What?
I'm hiding in Josh's shadow.
Okay.
Setalli shadow.
Here, presumably, since you came from here. Unless you guys are going another direction.
Can we not tell where? I thought you said we could tell where it's going from.
Yeah, it's coming from further down this section, yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's throw it around.
This is a very good question. 1 second.
Live and learn. If you live.
Oh, it specifically says Celestial Fiend or Undead. Yeah, you don't sense anything like that. I'm like, where's the information on this? And it literally is like these three things. It's not those three things. Okay. Yeah. So as you round this corner, you see another group of like baddies here. And they're surrounding a group standing on a stage, playing music. No. Not yet.
I find a good hiding place I can shoot from.
Okay. They're surrounded by folks armed in black cloaks and white masks, yes. They are not being... The folks are surrounding them. No, they're not listening to the music. They're surrounding them and facing outward. Yes, that is the word I was looking for.
What do the people playing music look like?
What do the people playing music look like? It appears to be a group of oh god, what the hell are they called? Well, they look like a group of various bards, I guess that's the word. And the fellow like playing the organ looks like a jester. It looks like a circus troupe, actually.
Clowns.
All right, are you guys approaching any closer?
I mean,
I'd say they were. So we assume that this whole thing is about. One second. 2 square, that's about 220 feet, so. No. They're about. So from you, they're probably 100 feet, roughly. The only thing keeping you guys from being immediately spotted is the fact that you are currently surrounded by like the overhang and the darkness in this area. But the fires are definitely starting around this area.
I can't remember. Is Cassandra with us?
Yes.
Does she know anything about this?
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you guys. Like I forgot I'm on push to talk. She shakes her head and like motions for you guys to be quiet.
All right, then. I would suggest we wait.
Until the magic doom ritual that they're clearly working on finishes. Got it.
Okay. So you guys are gonna wait here. Okay. Well, right. In that case, the music continues playing, and the ninja Jedi thieves are like setting the place more and more on fire. There are groups of thieves like lighting fires.
Oh.
The fire has not spread since you started, but will start spreading soon.
Okay. Yeah, is there a way we could make ourselves noticed and then run away to some place a little more?
I can shoot them too. We can sync up for massive crossbow sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Okay, what if we set ourselves up? We lure them over here. Nope. If you were to hang out right there, and we lure them up here. Okay.
Well, so like the only exit from the fox's den is here. 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 Here.
You
Jesus
have
fucking
to
Christ.
see it.
Here. But like so like to follow them they'd have to go. Oh Jesus! I keep accidentally dragging the map. That's what's happening. They have to go like here and then here. Yes, thank you.
Just set up here.
Alright, I'll go steal a wagon.
All of them underground wagons.
I think
Yep.
That like from where you
Uh.
are, that's
I can dash 90 feet.
I mean we'd have to let me draw this out on this real quick, and then you guys can
I'm gonna bow real quick.
yeah. To constantly reference this page. This pain in the ass. Yet. Okay.
Because they're all playing piano in this next room, right? Well, okay, and they're all set up over there, somewhere in this room.
They are in the center of that room. I don't want to clear all drawings, so whoever drew that should, like, clear it. Thank you.
So is the corridor that we're in right now wide enough for Setalli, myself, and Nope to form a wall?
It is 30-ish feet.
So yes. Okay.
I've actually made the wall significantly shorter, so... Yeah, I've made it 15 feet. It's 15 feet in the drawing that I made.
Alright. Then I would be ready for this as soon as Tim gets back.
I'm back.
Oh, perfect.
Do we have a convoluted plan yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, then we need to keep going until we come up with a convoluted one. Alright, murdering a random musician because we don't like his music. Got it.
Yes.
That's the first one.
If you have tomatoes that you can attach to crossbow bolts, this would be a great time.
What does this do now? Place yourself in the forest. Is that Cassandra?
Yes.
She has changed.
She is a master of disguise. Yeah. So you guys are going to shoot at the jester.
Okay.
Everyone
How far is it?
make attacks. It's 105 feet,
Roll
I think?
initiative.
Yeah. No, just go ahead and make the attacks first.
Okay. We do take a -1 because it's out of our first range increment, although it's still well within our total range. And presumably, I gather we're still hidden, so we roll at advantage.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and roll damage. Not you, Taela.
No, I didn't hit.
Nope.
24.
You deal 5 damage.
24 doesn't hit?
Nope.
23.
You guys are aiming at the jester, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Oh, man.
This will be fun.
So the crossbow bolt sinks deeply into the jester's shoulder, and he finally stands up into the back of his shoulder. He finally stands up and turns to look at you. Actually, yeah, okay. Yeah, so he turns to look at you guys and is like, "Oh, perfect company. Ivan, I believe it's time to hunt." And he kind of pulls the crossbow bolt through the front of his self.
And this is gonna go real well.
He turns to the world's largest man. He actually is much taller than Nope. Even.
How tall is he?
How tall are you?
I asked first.
Well, I'm gonna look at your character sheet. He's gonna be
8 feet.
so he's 9 feet tall. In fact, he's part Goliath. Um,
So he's not all human. Got it.
yeah, so he's huge, and he's wielding 2 great axes, and he hops down from the stage, and the crowds part. 1 second. And he begins to walk towards you guys. If I can find a... Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to use this guy, even though he looks nothing like it. Begins to walk towards you guys at an increasingly fast pace. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
That seems about right.
Ooh. Is everyone back?
It's Tim.
Okay. So, yeah. There's a large lumbering man wielding 2 great axes walking towards you guys.
Nick, go say hi.
It is
So he'll go before me.
Taela's turn.
Oh, I will hide again.
Okay.
Hiding behind Nick. Because I'm small and I can do that.
Okay. Okay. Your crossbow bolt definitely connects, but it whizzes off of him.
do we all notice that?
Yes, because he's lumbering towards you at an increasingly fast pace.
So, do we have a plan B?
You do have the deck of cards.
Please use the deck of cards.
I think we GTFO.
Yep. Yeah, everyone else seems to have parted and is staying away. Like, the ninjas seem to have moved closer to the stage. Okay. It is now Nick's turn.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay. Well, he is gonna get in there. He's gonna get in there. Okay. Nope. No, actually, it does hit. Yeah, it hits. He is shirtless. Okay. Your glaive bounces off of him. It is now. Oh, it's his turn. Yes. You're right. Okay, he's gonna start striking at you. And both of the axe, he's in such a way that both axes sort of miss you. It is now Enialis' turn.
Right.
Oh, right. Yes.
I think I'm going to take mine too.
So it goes. It would go Setalli first, and then Punch Man. Multi-Punch Man. I mean, you're sensing a powerful curse, yes. Yeah, it's definitely coming from him.
Dispel. That's how that works, right?
Necrotic and what damage? Okay.
Iridium.
No. It's good to know, but it's not important in this fight. Okay. Because that connects. Okay. Okay. So it's just 2d8? Yeah, so roll the 2d8. That does seem to affect him, yes. It is now your turn, little Punchman, unless you can do more. Okay. Okay. All right, punches.
I'm just going to take my 2 regular attacks with one with stunning strike.
Okay.
And that hits.
That hits. Okay.
And second attack.
That hits. Neither deal damage. But I will roll for the stunning strike, even though I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. What does he have to beat?
13.
Okay, he is not stunned. It is now Enialis' turn.
I'm gonna back way up. Yep.
Okay.
Back way up.
Okay. We'll just keep track of how far away you are, please. Write it
Okay.
down on a piece of paper or something. Actually, GM whisper how far back you're stepping. And that's the only action you're taking?
No, I'm gonna shoot the dude with the crossbow.
Okay.
Bolt.
That hits. No damage.
Okay.
It is now the turn of the Barbarian. It's okay if we... Yeah, we can get through this and then just wait for Tim to get back. So take his turn.
I'm guessing that doesn't connect.
I mean, it connects. Yeah, it does, actually.
Really? 2 1s on the damage dice? What the fuck?
That seemed to have affected it. That hits as well.
That looks better.
Okay, it is now Taela's turn to show the blade.
Roll minimums on the damage dice.
I'm
I
back.
max axes. What the hell?
So, what did I miss? Okay, I'll just sit here.
You're not gonna you're gonna hold off on your action.
No, I have any silvered weapons.
Okay. Your turn, Josh. Pretty healthy. Are you holding off on your move, or are you reading your abilities? Okay, that connects. Okay. 22 radiant damage. Wow, that's a really high roll. Yeah. It is unless you have another ability. Okay. It is now. It is now. Camera's turn. Camera's yes.
Is there anything else in the room that, like, I look around that I see that is out of the ordinary, or
Other
things that we
than-
could use in our favor?
The jester going back to playing the piano. It's mostly just fire and timbers at this point.
Well, then I will delay.
Okay. So he is now mad. And is going to take a rather. So you see, like, this awful, like, this utter awful guttural growl comes out of him, and like fur begins to sprout, and he looks as if he's a half bear now. Take a 5-foot step, and he's going to attack the Barbarian. Right, and then he is going to deal 15 damage. Can you roll a Constitution save for me?
Sorry, was that me?
Yes.
Well, fuck, of course it was. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It is now Enialis' turn.
That was 15 damage.
So it's
I'm
15 damage to you.
gonna shoot the jester who's playing the piano with my crossbow.
Okay. Okay. Roll damage. You've dealt a total of 17 damage to him. You've hit 2 crits on him.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Clearly, it's a sign.
It is now.
Nah, I was a shopkeeper.
It is now Barbarian's turn. Chris.
Sorry. Got a emergency text for rehearsal tomorrow. I'm good. I'm here. I'm gonna swing at him again. And I'm gonna rage
Give
this
it.
time. If I recklessly attack, which I'm careful with because if then they attack me, they get advantage against me.
Okay.
And I don't like this guy so much. But I am going to frenzy as well, which will give me 3 attacks this turn.
Okay. Make 3 rolls. Okay. 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 Roll damage for all 3. Okay. So
And
it's
that's so and
26,
plus 2 to each of
37.
those, remember.
so 26, 37, 43.
Yep.
43. Okay.
I am pissed, okay?
Do you have any other actions you can take?
3 attacks? No, I don't.
It is now Tael's turn.
Jester react at all to getting shot again?
Did Jester? Yeah, no reaction. He's still playing the organ.
Nobody else
Yeah,
seems to have
I-
a spare silvered weapon lying around, I assume.
Can I come back and suggest with my delayed action that we destroy the organ?
You can shout, "Destroy the organ" at the top of your lungs.
Or maybe we make a point of that.
Is there still a crowd of ninjas between us and that?
Yes.
So the organ's at the back of that little box.
It's in the center.
There's no Zelda style shiny weak spot I can shoot at, I assume.
On the organ?
Right.
It's an organ.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Sure, what the heck? I'll shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Do I roll a sneak attack on the organ because it doesn't know I'm there?
Yes. Yeah. You successfully hit the organ. You deal 30 damage to an organ. You break the main. Actually, what? How does an organ work? What would you break to make it stop making noise?
An air blower.
Okay, yeah, you break that. This clearly vexes the jester.
Done.
Yeah, minor annoyance.
Yeah, we win. Valorous victory, everyone go home.
Who now stands up and turns and starts walking towards you.
Like I said.
Well, Chris is the only one who can damage this guy anyway, so it gives the rest of us something to do.
It is
Until
now...
we realize we can't hurt him either.
I have a silver dagger. Oh, wow. Stab him.
I was gonna say.
I asked if anybody had a spare silvered weapon.
I know, but I'm like 30 feet behind you.
I can still go and get it and be able to damage this guy.
Yeah, okay, I can throw it to you too, I suppose.
Okay. So keep that in mind for next turn.
Besides, Setalli's got it in the end.
Okay, so descends on a creature. Okay, target gains no benefit from cover. I'm gonna screenshot this so you guys believe me. But he got a natural 20 on that.
Wait, is he attacking me again? Okay, thank God. He got a natural 20. I feel like he would straight up kill me. Well, if he starts rolling like Forrest against the Jester, we should be worried.
Well, my merchant guild did used to have annual crossbow competitions.
Anyway, so yeah, he apparently successfully dodges that. I don't know how, because he has a 0. It is now Punchman's turn.
Where's the jester at?
He is at the front of the crowd now. He's about 60 feet away.
We're just interchangeable, don't worry.
With the delayed action, can I use that to give me some extra base movement?
What do you mean? You can you just delay your action until you take the same actions.
Oh, okay. Then I'm still working on. I'll delay until he gets 45 feet away.
Okay. The guy is going to swing again at Chris.
Because of course.
What's your armor class?
15.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Take 11 more damage and roll another con save.
Oof.
Okay. It is now Enialis' turn.
I keep plinking away at this jester dude.
Okay.
Oh, 19. I didn't crit that time.
It connects with it. Alright. Another bolt plunges into him as he continues to walk forward. It is now
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it
your
down.
turn again. It is now your turn again.
Nope.
Nope.
Auvek. Okay, doing my 3 attacks again. Do I still have advantage, Josh? Just making sure. That one connects.
Both of them connect, yes. So your deal, it's 2 attacks or 3? I thought Frenzy only give you.
But I have my regular attack, my bonus attack, and then Frenzy gives me an extra.
Okay. Still 39 damage.
Plus 6.
Plus 6. It dies. How does it die?
I slice him across the abdomen and eviscerate him.
Okay.
Because fuck this dude for being taller than me.
Okay. Yeah, so he falls down. The jester continues to walk forward. But as you do, he disappears from existence and then reappears behind you.
Oh, shit.
Who's behind you? Well,
Personnel kid.
I studied the blade.
Like behind us or behind Forrest?
No, he's behind Setalli right now, actually. I'll just put a character on the screen. Taela?
These 4 wise action.
Wait, I gotta.
No,
Apologize.
he entered a square dimension door into the square. Yes, because it disappears and reappears. Doesn't travel somewhere.
Are the ninja types still not acting like they're gonna interfere at all?
They actually appear to be walking away.
Oh.
How's that piano?
Okay, well then, yeah, I go over to the other side of Chris.
You got my dagger?
Not while he's between me and you, no.
If I threw it really accurately.
If you want to try to chuck it out here, I would be grateful for it, though I don't know if it'll help against this guy. Let's see, okay, I moved, cunning action to hide. Well, now I am assuming that succeeds.
Hmm?
I used my cunning action to hide
Okay.
half behind, no path behind the wall.
Yep.
And attack. Does that hit?
Sorry, 1 second. Yes, it does hit. I think. Oh no, it doesn't actually. It's a bit too low. Sorry, it's my bad. I was just running off the other guy's armor class.
Sorry.
It is now Uh,
Would I be able to take my?
sure.
No. I just want to see what little bludgeoning damage will do to him. So I'll run up, and then once I'm done attacking, I'll disengage.
That does not hit. That does hit. Okay. It is now Setalli's turn. No. Unless it specifies that it must happen after an action. It can be taken at any time. Okay. Very healthy. Very healthy. He doesn't actually seem to be paying attention to anything. Okay, go ahead and make your roll. Doesn't hit. That one does hit, yes. Okay. It is now Cameron's turn again.
Do my two quarterstaffs again.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That hits. Okay. That hits. Okay.
I don't know if I want to do. Flurry of blows or not. Right. It would be my last key point. Yeah,
Never use your last of anything. And just save it in case there's an emergency. I'm just kidding, do whatever you want. Yeah, I know.
Alright, flurry of blows.
Okay. That does not hit. That hits. Okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah. The pig guy is dead. It's Enialis' turn.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
Okay. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit.
No, you didn't crit.
The nope, Stern.
All right, we're gonna be a little reckless here.
Okay. That hits. That hits. That doesn't hit.
So 30 damage.
All right. The jester reaches out and touches Cassandra, and suddenly Cassandra blinks from existence. Yeah, actually, I should actually tell you, since you can sense evil or whatever, that it like you can tell that it's a lich, so it's not really like
A witch or a lich?
A
With
lich.
W, an L. Okay.
Twitch.
I assume you like shout that to us or something.
Yep. And then it's going to, so she has disappeared, and it is going to dimension door. How far away can it dimension door? Oh. Well, yeah, it just disappears. Boop. And with that, it kind of ends anticlimactically. But, yeah, it's, the fires are starting to go out. People are throwing water on stuff. The bad guys seem to have left, but you're not sure where Cassandra is.
Well, we have something to do now. Right. I'm just trying to look on the bright side of someone getting kidnapped, man.
Hey Stetson, anything special about the two axes the big guy was holding?
Oh, funny you should mention that. They don't, actually.
Were you waiting for me to ask that question?
I was, in fact. You are... They're a pair of very large, very sturdy great axes carved with runes on them.
I'm
Like a
assuming everyone's
rune of
okay if I
plus
just kind
3.
of take these for the moment.
I have no complaints.
No, clearly I'm gonna switch to Great Axe Primary.
I'm just going to put those in my inventory for the moment.
Well, that man was large, and that lich was scary.
Arrest sounds awesome. And finding out what these axes are all about.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going to go and rest. 38.
I've got 38 hit points left out of 64, so 26 damage. That still makes my health bar look a lot better.
Okay. So you guys are going to take a rest. Is there anything else? Maybe check out the stage that's still sitting there. Okay.
Yeah, we should probably go
What's
check
going
out the
Nope.
organ.
Nope, the stage magically disappears. Now you notice like a large organ set up, and like this was clearly like set up beforehand, like or during the thing, and you notice that it's the organ has property of I should have come up with a name for this beforehand. All right, 1 second here. Property of the Black Hat Jester Company, I guess. So we'll go with that. Black Hat. I like that. Yeah. I am going to take a. I'm going to step away from my computer here for a second so I can cook some or like reheat some of my curry. You guys plan your next move.
I'm gonna
Yep.
bow.
I got up to level 68 today,
Oh,
Nice.
and I have all possible Aether currents that I can get right now. There are 2 story prints from the peaks that I have to wait on. Hooray.
Well, as you guys are sort of inspecting the damage, Livius shows up with a familiar face. Yes, no. The wounded man that came in from earlier, actually. Um,
How do you know about that?
And he's like, "What happened? What happened here? Did they come?" It was that did where's Cassandra? Did they take Cassandra? That means the council has her. Damn.
Council has liches?
I'm not part of the Thieves Guild. I actually was coming to seek asylum. I worked for. I was no, no. I worked for the Human Counselor. I was an aide, but I was siphoning information when they found out about it. So who is in charge? Paris and Helen also trot up at that point, and they're like, "Where's Cassandra?" Um, Paris and Helen both turn to Taela and are like, "What do we do? What do we do?"
I don't know.
We have to rescue Cassandra first, and to do that, we're gonna have to sneak her out of the dungeon, or out of the stockades.
How much does this guy know?
Well, he was a pretty high-ranking aide, presumably. I don't, but I could technically sneak you guys in if the news of my betrayal hasn't reached this city yet.
Yeah, rescuing Cassandra should be top priority.
I do think we need a rest first, though.
Message received.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Oh, what now? Oh. Nice. Yes, sure. Oh, what? Oh, a name? Uh, yes. They give us names at birth. My name is Harith. 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 Yes, that's good. That's my name. Yeah, I should be able to. Pretty confident. 96% confident.
Alright.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, yeah, so you guys spend the night napping and resting and not dying, and you're prepared to set out in the morning. All right, he's like, well, did, right, yeah. As you guys are wondering where to go, Livius sort of pops his head up from behind Nope and is like, "These are some mighty fine axes. Do you know what they do?"
No, I was hoping you could tell us.
Well, as a matter of fact,
I disagree.
he's
But-
my Deus Ex PC.
What was that, Stetson?
1 second. Okay. 1 second. I just found these goddamn things too. I'm very scared of giving you more damage, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Love you.
Uh, so this one, you can actually. So this one, and he points to the one with the big, like, this one happens to be covered in like red runes. And he's like, this one allows you to take 1d6 of damage, but it means that if you hit someone with it, it does more damage to them. 1d12, in fact.
Deals an extra 1d12.
Let me copy the description to you in a whisper.
I appreciate that. Okay.
And then the other one. Fuck! I keep hitting the forward button on my mouse. 1 second.
Tell me about it.
The other one has the same enchantment because I keep hitting the forward button. Says Livius.
Fourth wall break.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys spend the night resting, identifying stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so they are officially the same enchantment.
Yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is dress you guys up in the finest clothes. Come with me. And he takes you guys to a place on this, that he happens to know about in this town. Seems like an inappropriate. Where they sell like fine clothing. And he looks at the lady. He's like, "All right, dress them all up, but put it on the council's tab." And he hands her like a letter saying that you can do that. So you all now have one noble outfit.
Yay!
Alright. How much does that weigh?
That weighs, it's silk and it weighs 0.25 pounds.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
So he's like, "All right, but you won't be able to wear your armor, or any large weapons."
Is a quarterstaff a very large weapon?
How good are you at pretending that you can't walk very well?
Oh. They used to call me Hammer Hobbling Fellmirr back in the days.
Okay, what's your
I'm
what's
gonna
your
do it.
persuasion?
It's terrible. Persuasion.
Okay.
Not worth it. I can... Mine? No.
Guess I need to know what mine is.
Just plus your 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Yes. I love armor division.
Does a rapier count as a big weapon?
You could potentially pass a rapier off since it's a nobleman's weapon.
Crossbows. What about like a hand crossbow?
You could potentially. What's your sleight of hand?
No. No, I'll just go without it. That's fine. I've been practicing my dagger throwing skills.
Okay.
Well, I got
so
one though, so.
small daggers and a rapier is fine.
You can have
Because-
a spare dagger, Josh.
But other than that, no weapons. Also, does anyone have a disguise kit?
Yep.
Can
No.
you do something with the large man so he looks less intimidating?
I think you
That
need a
one's
surgeon.
beyond-
But I'll see what I
beyond
can
hope.
do. Roll, I assume.
Yeah. So presumably, Nope is slightly uncomfortable in these fancy clothes.
Slightly.
But Tim puts enough makeup on him that he looks happy,
What's happy?
and by that, I mean he put like lipstick on him in a smiling fashion.
Why so serious?
All right, follow me, folks. And you get to the prison, and a very large man greets you in like nice finery, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Harith. I didn't know that the counselors are coming. What you sent a missive saying you wanted to meet me. What's up?" And Harith says, "Well, actually, I wanted to we wanted to view the prison because we were thinking about housing a very special prisoner here. So we were hoping that we could get a tour of your facilities." Which the warden beams with glee. He's like, "Yes, of course, of course." And he's like, "Follow me," and he starts to take you downstairs, into the stockades. You pass the large iron gates; they sort of clang open, and he takes you in. And he's like, "This is the first level. From here we control most things. We have come into my office here. You can see what we have, and you see two guards, lightly armored, standing by the door, and then you see the warden. He points and he's like, all these levers. See, I control everything from here. The only thing I don't control is the prisoners in the lowest level, but I have the keys for that right here. And if I were to just throw one of these handles up, say it's time to march the prisoners out for a display, I can just pull this lever and all of the doors will swing open and we can round them up." It is, isn't it?
Where is he
Um,
keeping this key that he sort of flashed at us?
It's around his waist, on a belt.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you will follow me, in that case, we can move onwards to view the prison itself. And he starts to lead you down, and he's like, "This is the first level. These are the prisoners who, let's be honest, they're mostly just poor folk who couldn't pay their taxes, but their money in my pocket." And he grabs a
Well,
he grabs a beaten stick off the wall, and like clangs on the door, and he's like, "Stand to attention." As you see a series of like bludgeons, sort of small like bludgeons sitting against the wall there, and he grabs one, and he beats and all the prisoners sort of slowly get up and move to attention. And he's like, "As you can see, these prisoners respect me.
it looks as though you have them well trained.
Indeed. They know if they don't come to my call, they will be beaten." And he continues for a couple levels, and he's like, and he's describing the crimes as they get like better to worse, and he's like, I read it in a book once, but like, and as we get closer, as we get lower down, we start to see the more violent criminals, the assaults, the murders. How special is this prisoner, Harith? And Harith is like, well, they're pretty special. I think we should probably view the lowest level. And he's like, of course. And he takes you down. He's going through all these different levels. And he gets to the lowest level, and this is the most, like, clearly the most barbaric. People are chained, hanging from the wall. Some are hanging in cages. Everyone make a perception check. Okay. Camrith, you happen to notice a familiar face hanging in one of the cages.
I bring everyone's attention to that particular face.
The warden also notices, because you didn't do it very stealthily, and he's like, "Oh yes, that one there is especially grievous. She's been a thorn in the council's side for a very long time, and I'm very happy to be housing her here."
Any guards besides him down here?
There are 2 guards on every level, and there are 4 down here.
So suppose someone were to try to break out. How would you sound the alarm?
Oh, that's a really good question. We generally would just, like, the guards here would just be able to seal off. They'd be able to seal off each level independently. If someone were to break out, say on the 4th level, they could seal off the level. We try not to use alarms because it we don't want to frighten the townsfolk. But they're stationed to, if they see an outbreak, like step through the door, lock it down, and then shoot their crossbows through that door at the prisoner that's loose.
Asking you, not the guy, how close are these guys to said doors that they would need to step through?
They are. So it's a circular area. 1 second here. That's not how you do that. 1 second. So there are here, and here. And the guards are stationed in the center here, and here. Yes.
And there's... So, where are the cells? Are they along the outside, or are they in a separate circle on the inside?
Some people are hanging from the ceiling here. Other people are chained directly to the wall. Hands and feet bound.
But there's no kind of cover. All the guards can see everything that's happening.
Yes. Well, that concludes our tour. I hope the council does choose to go with us in that case. Certainly, I have a fine selection of brandy there. Follow me. Just the 2 that are sitting outside his door. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the warden leads you back up to his office and sits down and starts to open a glass of brandy. And motions for you all to
I'll sit down. Yeah. Accept it.
He's probably got a bunch near the wall and then one directly in front of his desk. Okay. Motions. He's like, "There's no need to close the door, friend. We can always keep that. Like, it's a nice breeze." Of course. Okay. You're all sitting, sipping brandy, except for Taela, I assume.
Are you gonna? How much do we need to keep this in character here?
Not being able to actually make things.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I stab him.
Go ahead and roll stealth attack. Okay, that connects.
I thought you said stealth.
Oh, yeah. Roll for stealth, and
Okay,
then
that's what I
roll for an attack.
Okay. So. Yeah.
Okay, that definitely hits.
26. Sorry, 2 less than that. 24.
The morbidly obese, like sweaty warden does not survive the attack.
Okay, I didn't realize. Okay, I thought he was actually like a soldier type guy. If I had realized he was not, I would have stabbed him a long time ago. And I grabbed the keys.
Okay. Okay.
If we go top to bottom, there shouldn't be any alarm raised. That it caused an alarm though. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like the guards can run around shouting.
They
That's-
don't though. Yeah, at least
We can try to do this quietly, at least down to the bottom. There are only 2 guards on each level.
That would be my preference.
how does
We could honestly maybe just go down there and see if the guards stop us.
True, I suppose. Like, is there a staircase on the outside that we're going around? Like, would the guards even necessarily see us as we go down? I don't understand quite how this prison works.
So it's a circular staircase down to the first level where you're at right now, and then it's like a staircase down into like a so 1 second here. I have to draw this out. So below the staircase into this first level, which is circular, you would then take another staircase that goes down and then down again, and then it opens up into like this like circle area here. And then there is the door on each side. And then there's guards stationed at each door with their weapons and everything. And then there's the long hallway. And that continues until the bottom level again, which is the circular shape.
So this is
Yes. No. You'd have to go down to each floor. Staircase leading out, staircase leading in.
But the guards are by the door that we'd be entering through,
Yes.
and presumably are unawares.
Guard, 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 guard.
And I think we need to assume that
Oh,
they
there.
were-
Sorry, I thought just there were 2 guards in each floor except the bottom one.
Sorry, there's 4 guards in each floor, but there's 2 at each door.
Okay.
Uh, 5. 5 floors. 4 floors, including the bottom floor. So like, tax evasion, and then like tax evasion, and then like theft, and then really serious like murder, rape, assault, and then the bottom floor is crimes against the state. Yes. Yes.
I say we just incapacitate these 2 guards.
What you mean?
Grab him and pull him in. Well, we should probably each grab one, because the more people, the less successful.
Okay,
what's-
I will walk through. You,
I'll
Setalli,
walk through
and Nope. Each grab one after we walk through. If one of them resists, the rest, Forrest and I from the outside, and Nick from the inside can try to.
12. Yeah, okay.
Okay. The You're never gonna see me again.
Sure.
Mhm.
I walk out. Acting like there ain't nothing wrong.
Follow, follow behind.
Okay. Okay, make athletics checks. They both fail really miserably.
Really?
Yeah. No. The guards fail really miserably.
Okay, I was like, God.
Okay.
Shut the door once they get in.
I just keep my armor, keep him in a chokehold until he goes under.
Okay, we're gonna roll 3 athletics checks in that case. They're pretty low paid, like, generic guards. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so roll a 1d4. Sure. Go ahead and roll an attack. Yes. You punch yourself in the face for 5. Roll damage. Yeah, he's free now. You deal 4 damage to yourself, and the guard is now free. Roll a athletics check. Nope. Okay, you still hold yours. The other guy is pulling out a sword, I think. Yeah, he's pulling out a short sword. What is your armor class without weapons? Yeah, or without armor, yeah. Okay, he misses. He misses his attack. He misses his fucking attack. It is now your turn again, Josh. Yes. Boop him on the head. That does not hit. Make another athletics check, please. Right. And then it is this guy's turn again. And he is gonna miss again. Jesus Christ. Josh, it's your turn.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have to help you, Josh.
Okay, deal your damage. Alright, he is not in a good leeway. Another athletics check.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And you have successfully incapacitated your target.
Now, is my extra attack, can I swing my guy as a club at Josh's guy?
No, it took the full round to knock him out.
Fine.
Josh, no, it's this guy's turn again. And he's. Oh no, that one hits. That one hits. That one actually hits. Take 7 damage. That hits. Okay. That, yeah, he's swooning right now. Do you want to try to use the guy as a club now?
Yep, I think when we did that in the past, he got it as a great club. So 1d8.
Okay, yeah, 1d8, but you're rolling a disadvantage. It still hits him. Oh. Right, yeah. Wait, no, that doesn't actually hit him. I lied. That's because you rolled a 13 earlier, didn't you? Yeah, yeah. Nope, so it's now this guy's turn again.
And this unconscious dude just flailing through the air.
He hits again. Take 9 more damage. It's because I chose not to have the werebear eat you.
And to be
It's,
fair, everything seems to like the part Goliath.
it is now your turn, Josh. Okay. You've murdered him. You've absolutely murdered him. Okay, he's unconscious. Success.
I toss my guy against the wall.
So, did they have crossbows? The guy said that some of the guards had crossbows.
They do not have crossbows, they have longbows.
You did say they had long swords, right?
They have short swords.
Short swords. I'm going to take one of those.
One d6 plus 2. Alright. What do you guys do now?
Head downstairs.
1d6.
No, sorry, these guys are that's their stats. It's yeah.
That's too bad.
Okay. Okay. You guys continue onwards, I assume? Okay. Okay. There are 2 more guards at the end here. How would you like to handle them? Okay. The guards don't take any notice of you.
I don't like this.
All right, you guys get to the bottom floor, I assume, unless you're gonna stop somewhere.
Nope.
Let me draw the circle again. Okay. Gonna put the guards in.
guards are all bitches.
We be so hosed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have my new ox.
I have pants. We're all good.
And then Cassandra's sitting right there, I guess, in a cage above the ground. Put your characters in wherever you want, wherever you would approach from this door here. That's not a door. Ignore that. That door there.
Mm-hmm. Come.
Mm,
No. What you're doing?
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check. Oh.
Who has the best persuasion? I think that's the person who should do it.
I think it's him, yeah.
I
Okay,
have an A.
cool.
I have an A.
6.
Oh,
Because Forrest, of course you do.
Soldier. We're gonna take custody of this prisoner for 1/2 hour. If we're not back then, raise the alarm. And then I unlock the door.
You should probably roll persuasion. There you go. I know.
They remain unconvinced and start to ready their weapons.
Forrest, you had one job.
Say, no, seriously, it's fine.
No, seriously,
Ha!
this person was
They are immediately put at ease and actually kind of sit down.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Tim.
The anti-bar fight.
Okay.
All right. Well, you grab Cassandra out of the cage. They lower her down gently, and you begin to make your way back up.
Don't be too gentle. She's
Make another persuasion check for the next set of guards. No, I'm kidding. The rest of the guards aren't paid enough to really care. Cassandra hugs Taela as she sees her, and she's like, "Oh my god, he sent me to the fucking he sent me to the what's the plane of what are some of the planes? What's like the Eldritch plane?
There's Limbo, there's...
Yeah, he sent me to Limbo. It was horrible. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I like that idea.
As you guys are going back up to the first level, though, she like motions for you to follow her into the warden's office, and she's like, "Close the door."
Release some prisoners.
And begins throwing switches. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna suggest we do that on our way out for at least some of them. Is she just like throwing all of them?
She is throwing all of them at once.
Yeah.
And you can just hear a shouts and stuff, and she's like, "Wait," and then you hear a stampede start to pass you by. And she's like, "All right, let's go." As you
Alright.
step outside, they're prisoners like eating guards' faces and shit. Like this, it's just total mayhem. And as you step out, you see another large crowd actually gathered with Harith in front of it. And he's like, these folks seem to be rather upset about some of the council's choices. I figured you guys would want to talk to them.
Sure.
Yes, I think we would.
He's go ahead.
No, I said go ahead first.
He's like, I've had a small stage set up, a small speaking platform. I figured it might be a good chance to get out the word.
Absolutely. Fair citizens, we hate you all. We're just here for your money. Go get drunk or something.
The citizens are not reacting happily to this.
No, if we get the council to be hated, we can cause revolt.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, I thought she pointed out that we're worth the council.
Can we take a mulligan on this scene?
Reset.
Okay,
Yes.
I thought
Yes.
Amrith was still that we were still dressed up in our noble clothes and that.
Okay, who's next? Who's gonna try? Taela?
Yeah, I think either Taela. This one's go.
Get up on the platform. The council has been oppressing, well, pretty much everybody except themselves. They're abducting people wrongfully. Most of you were imprisoned for frivolous offenses, if any offenses. You need to take this city back, and here is where it starts.
Yeah! Rah! And yeah. And so as you start talking, more and more people are like, rah, rah, and like they start lifting Taela up. And carrying her. Yeah. If she hasn't already used it. And they start carrying her out towards the center of the city where the city hall is located. And meanwhile, Cassandra is running around the crowd going, burn them down, kill them, like inciting people. And in fact, as you start to reach the city hall, the crowd has stopped being just prisoners and is now just people.
That accelerated a little faster than I thought it would.
And we still don't have our normal weapons.
Yeah, I think we should. We've done our job here. Well.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Somebody would grab the crossbow and armor, it would be appreciated.
You're a pretty serious distance. Like, you're not gonna be able to just run there and grab it and come back. Well, depending on how long this riot goes, I guess. And in fact, as you start to approach the gates, the guards of the guards surrounding City Hall start to arm themselves, and the people start to take they start to take a few cautious steps. Like they're no longer as like inspired, since they're sort of frightened by the armed guards. Probably, I'd say probably a 30. But they're facing a crowd of probably several hundred.
Are these guards are they ideological warriors, or are they just being paid?
They're probably just being paid, but they're probably being paid quite a bit, since they're like council guards and not like dudes working in a prison.
I'm gonna yell. They're in
Use-
front of
use-
us anyway.
No, okay. Try to persuade them to stand down.
Okay, roll persuasion. The guards don't really back down. They sort of form more of a wall. And the people are wavering now because you're trying to tell the guards to stand down. Roll a persuasion check.
They
That
turned
has-
me into a newt.
That has slightly more of an effect.
They believe Forrest is a newt.
And now the crowd is shouting, "They turned him into a newt! They turned him into a goddamn newt!" And they're now flaming tiles, or not flaming tiles, excuse me. They're now torn up like tiles from the ground being thrown at the guardsmen, who are forming more of a blockade now.
So start throwing shit? Is that what we're doing?
Let me clear the drawings real quick. Yep. I would say they were like this. Now they're more like this. They form sort of a shield wall. Okay. I should s- Oh. Okay. Sure. You can try. It's gonna take a pretty powerful persuasion check. Or a bluff or something. Yeah, you might also be able to shout like intimidatingly that you're not paid enough for this. Okay. Well, that works. The back line sort of buckles, and some of them actually step away and start running off to the side. So you're facing fewer guards for sure.
I yell that their friends are abandoning them. If they surrender now, they would live.
Okay, go ahead
Maybe.
and roll persuasion. All right. So they, like, the last few sort of throw down their weapons and like throw off their helmet and like walk off into the crowd. They're like, I'm not paid enough for this. And with that sort of opens the floodgates. The crowd is now rushing into the city hall. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Well, the mass of people's now in City Hall. So yeah, go ahead and regroup.
Well, that escalated quickly. I think we started this. We need to see it through. I don't particularly want to be at the front of the crowd anymore, though.
I think we should go home.
As you guys are arguing, you hear a scream, like a Wilhelm scream, and then someone throws a gnome out of a window.
That would be the counselor, I'm guessing.
I agree.
No, it's just
Or
it's
just
Livius.
a ruling guy. Livius somehow got hired by the council and is in there.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Leroy.
Oh my god, he went in.
Oh.
Save him!
Yeah, it's just an all-out brawl in here. People are like jumping on guards, and everyone's punching each other, and gnomes are getting thrown around. It's kind of a mess.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a gnome.
But like,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Who's the authority here?
Yeah.
Is there a counselor here? Or is...
Well,
Well,
yeah. So the meeting room, the grand hall meeting room is currently barricaded in, and people are like trying to chop through the door using like makeshift weapons and like wood cutting axes and shit.
Right?
We still have an Auvek.
They brought a cave troll.
Mm-hmm.
Smash.
Make a strength check. Or athletics to tear it off the hinges.
Well, you're not rolling at disadvantage anymore, I assume. So 14.
Yeah. You start to sort of pry them open. Make one more roll.
Hold on, I'm gonna use my point of inspiration and try that again.
Okay. You tear off the doors and are now using them as weapons. You have two doors. Yeah.
I discard one to keep the other as my club.
Okay.
How much damage does a door deal?
A door would deal the same damage as a great club.
Really? That's it? Fine, I'll keep it.
Yeah. So you literally rip the doors. Like, people step out of your way, and you just grab both door handles and just yank, and they just come loose. Yeah, there's a series of frightened gnomes and a couple of gnomish guards who are quickly like abandoning their post. Like, this is over.
Please tell me there's one brave guard who confronts me.
Sure, one of the guards rushes you. Make your second attack. Okay, that one hits. All right, you ready the door like a club? You ready the door like a baseball bat, actually. And in one fell swoop, sort of like whack the gnome in such a way that he goes flying out the window into the back garden.
Of course, it was a gnome.
Yeah.
If it was a gnome, I could have just straight up punted him. Like a
Door.
football for me.
All right, you've got a very angry crowd and a series of very frightened gnomes, including a very old one that is clearly the counselor.
Yes.
Do you want to know find out what they know about your... Surrender now and you may live long enough to stand trial.
We'll prepare to fight.
They're not the ones that you need to convince right now.
Well, if they say they surrender, that gives me something I can work with the crowd.
Their hands are straight up in the air. Their hands are like, please no. Even though like the ancient gnome that is clearly like the leader here is like feebly putting his arms in the air. But the crowd is swiftly closing around them.
I suppose we'll just be honest. They'll stop. We need to know what they know.
The crowd is like, why should we stop? They've seen this. They've been treating us like slaves our entire lives. Yeah,
we need them to stand trial, or otherwise we're no better than they are. We need to start anew in this place.
Okay, that seems to quell them quite a bit. And they're still like readying chair legs and torches and pitchforks and shit, but like they're not advancing on them anymore.
Okay. Bind them and put them in a secure room.
Okay.
That did occur to me. Yes.
The old feeble gnome like puts his hands up as you try to tie them, and like you break one of his wrists by accident. No, I'm trying to get across that he's ancient. But yeah, you successfully bind them.
Alright, all good.
All right,
I guess.
and now the crowd is cheering. They're yelling, and they like lift Taela up again, and go and sit her on the throne where the gnome was.
God. I think that's the point. Or what happened last time one of us had a large group of people following us. They all got killed. Following us in the leadership sense, not following us as in literally following us around. Right.
Cassandra begins a chant, 3 cheers for Taela! Yay, yay, yay! The
3
crowd
cheers
begins
for Taela.
begins chanting your name.
Neat.
And that's all I've got for today.
Okay.
Oh.
Loot and stuff, yes. 1 second here. Okay. You find
We get a whole city's worth of loot, right? So that's gonna be
There
like.
we go.
Still only counts as one if it's anything like this ship. Yeah.
So just basically
I
infinite supply
don't
money.
think looting the treasury will go well.
Here we go. You find roughly 1,000 silver pieces. What is that? 100 gold pieces. One arcane scroll. 100 gold pieces divided between all of you. Yeah. One second here. Okay. You find 1,000 or 100 gold pieces. No, 106 gold pieces. No, excuse me, 160 gold pieces. There we go. 2 arcane scrolls that you don't identify. And Cassandra comes over to Taela with a little stone, a small stone, that was clearly, she's like, I found this on the old man. I think it's probably pretty rare. You should see if we can get somebody to identify it.
Okay.
Scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
2 scrolls. Yes. They don't weigh anything. They're just parchment. Yes, XP. So, you get... you receive... $1,800 plus 7 times 1,800 plus 7 times, so 1,800 plus 1,400 plus plus another 200. So what does that come out to? 3,400. Yes.
1,300.
$10,300 is what I have.
I have.
Yay!
Hooray! Thank you, Stetson.
Yes.